Alright, little goblins. We're gonna grab some forest herbs while we're in here too, because we're running low. Goblins, goblins, where are you, my goblin friend? I want to murder you, because that's what the story wants me to do. So we're gonna murder all the goblins once we find them. I think there's one goblin? Yeah, there's one goblin up here. Like, ow. I kind of want to do more than one at a time, though, because I have a feeling that this doll... Well, hold on. Let me first check. Am I correct? Yes, it is the dreadful doll that does it. So, let's make one of these. Okay. So, dreadful doll. Where did the goblin go? Alright, come here, goblin. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. You're gonna die, Crafty. Okay, now what do I do? Okay. Oh, they just cower. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I see how this works now. Okay. Now I understand. So we need to find more goblins. And every time I say the word goblin, every time I say the word goblin, it just makes me think of Labyrinth. Now I have dance magic stuck in my head. Crafty, why are you tempting fate? Stop with the dying. Grab some soot sprites while we're here. Uh-oh, Pupper saw me. No, don't bite me, you little jerk. Ow. All I wanted was some coals, and the puppers bit me in the butt. Makes me think of goblins there. No, it makes me think of Labyrinth. By far one of my favorite movies. Reeds I'm not too worried about. I'm heading the wrong direction, I think. No, maybe not, because we need to go up by the ferry area. Hold on. Map. Nope, I was heading the right way. Crafty, trust your instincts. Yeah, Labyrinth is by far one of my favorite movies of all time. It is such a good movie. Grab those. And thank you, I deserve that crafty air. Yeah, we should. We could set the Dryad on fire again. Cinderbox? Hold on. Man, that thing moves fast. Oh, I am such a terrible person. Yeah, let's just set the Dryad on fire because I'm a horrible person. Listen to the poor Dryad screeching, too. I feel terrible. No, I don't. Alright, let's make this so Winkit. Make a doll. Oh my god, David Bowie is fantastic in that movie. So there's one goblin. I thought there was an area where there was a bunch of goblins. I really don't want to have to do this individually. could have sworn that there was an area that had a whole bunch of goblins. Okay, maybe over there. Yeah, I'm gathering ingredients as we go. There we go. That's what I want. Rattle. There we go. Beauty. Okay. Maybe we can get this other goblin over here, too, if we're quick. Oh, it wore off already. But that's okay. That's okay. We got a ton of stuff from that one. Go grab those herbs real quick. Right away. Ow. Now, maybe, Crafty, if you stop getting dead, you wouldn't have to heal so much. Okay, so that is that. Are there any other spots? Song of the Snake. Okay. We need to go down here. There's another fairy totem. Grab that. Alright, we got that one. There's not one down there. That's the bear. We just got that one. There. So on the other side of the lake. Okay. Did you ever get into FNAF? No, and I never will. The FNAF series is on the short list of games that Crafty will very likely never play. I'm not a huge fan of jump scares. And from what I have seen of other people watching FNAF, it's basically all jump scares, and that's not my kind of game. Like, I would probably play it for charity, but that's about it. To just play FNAF is, nah. Not my cup of tea. Okay, so we gotta sleep the puppy first. That's easy enough to do. Let's see. He likes the morsel. There we go. Sephoric morsel. Sephoric powder. We need water. Dang it. Alright, we need to go get water first. Let's see. I like it for the lore. Yeah, and see, if I want the lore, I'll just read the wiki. I need water. Alright, the well should be nearby, and we can get some water there. Okay, where's the well? There it is. Boop. But yeah, I've certainly watched a ton of people play FNAF. It's not my game. I wonder if I should just get a couple jugs of water down here, because we've been using a lot of water lately. It's such a pain to come back and get it, we might as well just get a bunch of it. Alright, so back to the surface. Back to the river. And we'll make a Sephoric morsel, so we put the puppy to Dreamland. Temporarily to Dreamland. You know, I like how this game is... It's almost a point-and-click game. It's almost a point-and-click game with having to... I mean, you have to go around and gather stuff. But it's almost a point-and-click game in how you have to solve the puzzles and stuff. Alright, puppy. Have meat. Enjoy your snackies. This game looks interesting. It's a very good game. It's a very good game. And I haven't said it yet this stream. But this is actually a review stream. Kind of. We were given a key to the game by the devs. After we did the demo. There we go. After we did the demo earlier this year. Come on. Yeah, just snip it. Snip, snip. We'll take the puppy fur. But yeah, it is very point and click esque, but open world point and click, I guess, is the way you could put it. That's actually no, that's a good way to describe it. This is an open world point and click adventure. Oh, hi, Dryad. I'm not gonna mess with you right now. I think that's it. I think that's enough for the digestive tablet, right? Sweet, we can make 2, so we can catch a turkey now. Okay, so let us go back. There. Down here. But yeah, I would say this is an open world point and click adventure. That's a good way to describe it. Yes, we want to go to the swamp. Alright, Frog King. That's what you think about my digestive tablets here. I'm going the complete wrong direction, aren't I? Ow. Mosquitoes. Go away. Nobody likes mosquitoes. Alright, digestive tablet on the frog. Frog rolls his eyes around and around, daring to try something. Okay, digestive tablet. A witch, of course, always has something she can try. You wrap a juicy-looking grub around the medicinal tablets and offer it up to the Frog King. Your Majesty, I really must find the whereabouts of that gentleman. Perhaps this small tribute will persuade you to loosen your tongue? Frog gulps down the tantalizing meal without a thought. Ah, a delectable gift. Thank you, my pretty. Now, I already told you where... His nostrils flare for a moment, then he sneezes, sending specks of wet mucus flying. Ew. Frog's throat suddenly expands, filling with gas. The belch that erupts from its lips resonates so loudly that the entire swamp ceases its buzzing. You avert your eyes, but the noise and smell of the frog's explosive eruption almost knock you off your feet. Great Glinda's ghost! What a stench! Frog wobbles on its legs, looking thoroughly emptied. He teeters off before rolling his huge body back into the swamp with a thunderous splash. You spot the slippery body of the husband floating in the bog water. Luckily, he seems to be missing... Ew. Luckily, he seems to be missing some bits and pieces, so he should pull up quite nicely. With some snapping and squeezing, you manage to get him down to a transportable size. Stuff him into your satchel. You're kidding me. Hold on. Ingredients? No, he's a key item. Nope, he's right there. Corpse. For all the slime, there's no doubt that this was in fact the old woman's husband. Oh my god. I have the body in my inventory. Yeah, that definitely was something. That definitely was something, Funtime Foxy. I'm hoping that he didn't come out the other end, but we're not going to go there. Oh, the circle of power is ready and waiting for its necromantic purpose. Place the husband's body in the center. No, no it is not, no. Oh, with considerable effort, you unfold the husband's decaying body from your satchel and slap it down in the middle of the circle. Visible shackles wrap around the corpse's limbs and pull it spread eagle against the ground. Strange mist rises from the obelisks, casting everything in a sickening green light. Slowly but surely, the corpse begins to levitate off the ground. It rotates to face each obelisk one by one. Oh, get on with it. I haven't got all day. And welcome back, Jackal T. Hey, welcome back. We just performed necromancy. Yes, we did. Give the rotting head a good kick as it passes by you. With a gasp of stale air, the body drops to the ground. Suddenly, it bolts upright. Oh, we did necromancy. Well, hello there. You caused me a lot of trouble, you know that? The reanimated corpse claws at his throat. Oh, sorry. Wait a moment. Near your feet, you see a Really? Near your feet, you see a disembodied tongue flopping about the ground like a worm. You scoop it up and quickly toss it into the man's gaping mouth. Blah. Though he moves his jaw, his lurching voice seems to emanate from someplace beyond. Murderer! What? What? I am not. You were quite dead when I found you. No! Leech murdered me! He clutches at his hollow chest, trying to feel his heart beating. Gave me plague, drained my blood. Leech murdered others. No surprise there. He swings a limp arm towards the body-filled bog. I knew there was something awful stinky about that sick house. What sort of doctor infects her own patients? A leech? Check her office. Find proof. Don't you worry. I'll make sure that parasite gets what's coming for her. But you should head back home. Your wife is worried half to death about you. He turns and looks longingly over his shoulder. You can hear his vertebrae popping. Yes, late. As he shambles into the choking mist, he gives you a crooked nod of thanks. The leech is evil. Yeah, who's surprised? Raise your hand if you're surprised. I'm not surprised. Or raise your hand if you're not surprised, rather. Not surprised. Yeah. Well, fortunately, it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Fortunately, that summon did not cost me an arm and a leg. Oh my god, he's back in town. Love, wife. Thank you, sister. He's good as new. No, he's a walking corpse with a tree growing out of his head. How is that good as new? How is that good as new? He has a tree growing out of his head. I mean, granted, dryads have trees growing out of their heads too, but come on. Okay, oh, prowl. Alright, well, let's head back. Oh my lordy. Let's head back to the leech's office. We're kind of haphazardly solving puzzles here, but I guess that's kind of the idea. Is it just gives you a list of things you need to do, and you just kind of tick them off one by one. Here's the leech's house. Down. Maybe she likes the tree. That's true. That's true. She might like a good branching. Oh, maybe they're gonna do the shadoodle with his branches. After he's now being arrested for necromancy. Well, it'd be the least of my crimes. Wait till we play Graveyard Keeper. Because that is a game I definitely want to play soon. Because that one's fun. I love Graveyard Keeper. Alright, so we have to go search her office. Leech's office. While the leech is busy with her patients, you rifle through the contents of the various cabinets in her office. Mostly dried herbs and potions. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. That is until you notice a suspicious-looking bookcase set against the wall. Books are all fake, just chopped-down spines glued to a solid plank. Your fingers race across the medical titles and quickly find a loose volume. With the click of a switch, the old bookcase swings open to reveal a secret compartment. Your heart jumps at the sight. Racks upon racks of bottled blood are arranged like fine wines. Each vessel meticulously catalogs the name, description, and age of its source. Ew. It looks like this thirsty slug's been sapping the living for years. On a nearby table, you spy a decanter half filled with a ruby-red liquid. You wonder whose blood it contains. Dash of salt. Oh! A dash of salt would remind that slimy worm that there's worse things out there than bloodsuckers. Oh, goodness. Wine is just waiting to be salted. Well, I have salt, I think. Hold on. This is probably a thing we have to make. Magic paste, apothecary's roast beef, witch spice, sewing kit, necromantic charm, spirit salts. Here we go. I bet you have to use spirit salts. Yeah, useful against bloodsuckers and ghastly heads. Okay, so we need unveiling powder. I bet you we have to do spirit salts. Also, I'll point out, you notice how the game isn't telling me what to do anymore? They do look like the dancing brooms from Fantasia. You're right, Funtime Foxy. I didn't think about that. Spritz. You sprinkle a generous amount of embalming salts collected from the graves of the leech's victims into the decanter. As the salt dissolves in the bloody cocktail, you hear the telltale squelching of the good doctor's approach. What are you doing? Can't you see that this is my private office? I already helped you enough, so there's no reason you ought to be here. He hastily shuffles you out of the room. Now get out. This place is only for the sick. You're certainly right about that. You walk just out of sight before doubling back to hide behind a weathered get-well bouquet. You peer at the vexed leech as she slithers all around her office, checking every cabinet and locker for tampering. You mutter something expletive about nosy old women. Satisfied, she sighs with relief and reaches to pour herself a glass from the heated decanter. Ah, that addition of black fever adds a certain nutty quality. Maybe it will pair well with an infusion of peat moss palsy in the next batch. Takes a sip, waiting just a moment before throwing her head back and guzzling it all down. Lovely. Sharp flavor, full body too. Suddenly, Leech snaps to attention. Her limbs dart out, writhing with uncontrollable gestures. She stabilizes herself against the table as sweat pools on her brow. The decanter shatters against the floor in an explosion of glass. What's happening? Leech's spasms as the tendrils of ghostly spirits begin to suck the moisture from her body. You watch as she dwindles in size, shrinking like some horrible raisin. Well, that's not disturbing. Collect the soul of the leech. You inspect the mummified worm, pressing it between your fingers lightly. Drained by the very spirit she was supposed to be healing. In your fingertips, you make out the faintest of heartbeats, the soul of the leech. Hey! Quest completed! Quest completed! Yeah, Dark Souls intensifies. I'd believe that. I believe that, Jackal TK. Sorry, getting a quick stretch in, but yes, that is one of the 4 souls we need to collect for the goat. I am not... Is it murder if you're murdering a murderer? Is it murder if you're murdering the murderer? I didn't believe it. It was happening right under my nose this whole time. Yeah? Oh, come on. Who doesn't like Dexter? I see no problem with murdering a murderer. Alright, so we got one quest done. Oh. What just happened? Oh, I traveled areas. Alright, so one quest is done. The leech is done. So we were still working on the snake. Okay. So we were working on the snake, which was collecting stuff from the goblins. And I think that part's done. So let's go back. If you murder a murderer, the number of murderers in the world will remain the same. Yeah, no, not if I continued murdering murderers. Like, if I murdered 4 murderers, then there'd still be less murderers in the world. Because there'd be 4 less, because I still survived, but 4 would be gone. Also, realize that I totally do not believe a word that I'm saying right now, because murder is bad. Like, disclaimer here, murder is bad. Do not murder people unless it's video games. When you kill a killer, there's no less killers within the world. Well, that's true, unless you continue killing killers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I mean, 3 less murderers is still better. Not that. I could do that. I am not that kind of person. It's funny to joke about it in this context, but yeah, murder is bad. Although video games certainly make you murder a lot of people. Although I wouldn't exactly... I don't know, that's a very philosophical question we could go for here. Alright, I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines. Good, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. Pixie flicks the shard out of the tree and spikes into the ground. Got it. Alright, so that's 2. Find the shard in the swamp. Yes, no murdering. And yeah, genocide is a completely different story. Genocide is always bad. Genocide is always bad. Okay, so find the shard in the swamp. Okay. We were just in the swamp, though. That's the bear. Citizens of the swamp make do with casts off. Okay, but where's the one in the swamp? We're gonna go talk to the maiden again. See if she can refresh my memory on... So find the shard in the swamp. Okay. Grab that. Goblin, go away. Alright, so find the shard in the swamp. Yeah, Crafty Fox and the philosophy of murder. That'd be a very long topic. That's very helpful. All you said is find the shard in the swamp. Oh boy. That's right. Somehow I think it has to do with the... Oh, awesome, Zero Sniper, awesome. Yeah, somehow I think we have to get past the troll. So let's go poke the troll. Because I have a feeling that's where we need to go, is the troll. Because that's the only part of the swamp we haven't explored yet, is by that troll. Ow, hiccups, knock it off. Where is the troll? Yeah, we've explored everywhere. It's got to be the troll. It's got to be past the troll, I think. Single murders, a tragedy, 1,000 murders is a statistic. Yeah, that's a morbid way, but that's true. That is how they describe it. Alright, so, troll friend. Impossible Hulk unless he likes you. Okay. So we can't do anything with him. Find the shard in the swamp. This stream has been awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it, Funtime Foxy. I mean, it's hard to have a bad stream when you're playing a game that you really enjoy. And this game is also very conductive to chit-chatting with everybody out there. Alright, what do I need to do to these guys to quell them? They're strange to begin with, but this one especially so. Okay. Oh! It's right there! Hold on, it's right there! Stick totems. The animated wooden effigies seem engaged in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. You lean in for a better look just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble. Moonlight globe. Okay. Oh, what do we need to do? Totemic moondrop. Alright, well I know how to get those. We need to go murder a stick friend. How are you faring this Monday? I'm doing quite well, Oregon Fox, and welcome on in, welcome on in. Hopefully you are having a good day as well. Let's that? Glitter bomb. I can make glitter bombs? Of course I can make glitter bombs. Oh, I have to... Oh, you have to make a glitter bomb. I'll make a jar. It's so funny you have to make a glitter bomb. And then we need to make... Okay. Snack vine. Hey, I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well today. Coffee brewing, so it's starting well. Yeah, I am slowly sipping on my coffee at the moment. Assuming hatchet. Done. Alright, so we just murdered Stick Friend. Like a good witch, we are just murderating everything. Like I'm just sitting here with a bunch of lemon drops. That sounds delicious, Jackal Tea Guy. I'm actually almost out of the licorice all sorts that I got down in Arizona. They are quickly running out. Other than that, we don't have a lot of candy in the house. We still got some Swedish fish left over from Halloween, but that would be the end of it. Alright, so Grimoire, inventory. Did we made this, didn't we? Okay, maybe I just have to walk. Okay, here we go. Moonlight Orb. Cast the glowing globe into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and lock their wooden limbs into each other. You take the opportunity to slip between their tall frames and snatch the mirror shard before their frenzied dance begins anew. Bury in the mud, the shard, done. Okay. So, that is that. Now we just need to bring the shards to the Weeping Lady. West, or east, and then up. Alright, lady. Have a broken mirror. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. Mirror shard. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror's frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look! It's as good as new! Oh! The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears rolls down her cheeks. I cannot believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love, I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? You were so beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention, so I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it. It slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? Lovers quarrel. One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes. Oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is to be stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait. Well, I just broke up a relationship. Ate gumbo yesterday. I had leftovers, so I forgot to put it in. I'm stuck with a pot of rotten gumbo. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that, Jackal TK. I've done that before. I've done that before where you forget to put stuff in the fridge, and oh, that's a shame. Yeah, it'd be spoiled, unfortunately. I mean, you... Depending on what was in it, you could risk it, but I wouldn't. Like, it's not worth it. Which is a shame, because gumbo's delicious. Alright, so let's go talk to the snack. Let us go talk to Snack Friend. Reflect. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze all are reflected back to him. Slowly, but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. Oh no! It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. Done! The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Collect the soul of the snake. So that's 2 out of 4. That is 2 out of 4. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror surface, you can faintly make out a tiny, wriggling shape trapped just beyond the veil of this world. Soul of the snake. Da, 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 da. That's 2. We are halfway done with this first quest from the goat friend. So everyone now in the fair should be free. Yeah, they're all gone. All gone. Yeah, exactly. Nothing to see here, just stealing souls. I mean, granted, these aren't exactly the most upright citizens in the land here. I mean, we had a leech that was giving people the plague so she could drink their blood. And then we've got a snake mind-controlling people so he could have a circus. So these aren't exactly upstanding citizens. Oh, this is going to be huge. Looks like the 2 of them are working things out. Alright, well, we'll leave them alone. Alright, so what do you think, chat? Do we want to do the bear or the ox? We can work on the bear or we can work on the ox. I don't think we've actually met the ox yet. So we can do the bear or the ox. Which do we want to endeavor to help next? Let me get back to my fast travel section. Bear. Alright, so we got 1 vote for bear. The bear, if you met him already, the ox you did not. That's true. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to the bear. Looks like we're going to the bear. Because, yeah, that makes sense. We did start the bear quest. So let's go ahead and track the bear. And the bear is in 2 locations. He's down here. And he's up here. So that's the encampment. Find the sergeant of Lakeshore Camp. Alright, so we need to go back up to Lakeshore Camp. Go into the bear's camp. He can growl at me. Hi, Yuki. I see you pitter-patting across the floor. What's up, Pumpkin? Hi. Hello. Are you cold? You want Ow. You want snuggles, little one? Also, that ow was her stepping on my wrist. Because of course she does. She's a cat. She steps in the most inconvenient place because she can. Alright, babes. Lay down. Might as well take this out. Hi, baby. Where is the sergeant? Are you the sergeant? Nope. Are you the sergeant? Nope. Are you the sergeant? You look like a sergeant. There we go. The frantic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whomever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You, over there! Secure the perimeter! We just need to hold out a little longer! Sir, we're running out of men. Where's that damn shipment of honey? Step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? Excuse me. I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse him, my rusty britches. What about the honey and other supplies? We can't make the honey mead. Bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. Camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy. But once we set up camp, he likes to use us poor souls as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. He guzzles up so much honey mead, he We have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. Points to a squat-looking device tucked near some tents. Portable brewery. Yeah, I know. Quick, find the bees. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he received a dose of his own medicine. Oh, are we gonna drug the bear? We are totally gonna drug the bear. Alright, let's check out this brewery. You inspect the brass contraption. A tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is just a fancy cauldron. True. That's actually very true. Seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. Rattled Sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess. You'll have to figure it out on your own. You open up the brewery to inspect the complicated innards. Ooh, okay. Dang, so we need more water, a cinder box, and twigs. Okay. Well, I probably can make the cinder block. Yep, we can make a cinder box right now. So now we just need 5 jars of water, and I think I had 2. Yeah, we had 2. So we need 3 more. Of course, I need more. Right, this. Grab the poles. Not gonna let these soot sprites go. That would be wasteful. Another one. So the camp is definitely a good place to come for coals. Put cyanide in the brewing... No, we are not putting cyanide in the brewing station. I think we've murdered enough people today. 2 coals there. Come on. Soot sprites. Alright, so now we just need to go back to the well. And thank you for that, host Jiro. And a Lego game. Ooh. Man, I haven't played a Lego game in a long time. What about the soul? Which soul, Jackal? Well, Jackal TK, I need to specify, because there's 2 Jackals in the chat currently. Grab these. Use those later. Miss the original Lego Island. Oh, the bear's soul? We'll get that later. We'll get that later. Right now, I just need water. Of course, I have to make the jugs first. Yeah, I don't know if I ever played the original Lego Island. I certainly have played Lego games before. This Lego Marvel is awesome. Alright. I'm just gonna get 6 water. Because apparently a lot of recipes use water, so I'd rather have more than not enough. While we're down here, and up we go. Yes. Hello, chat and fellow Jackal. Okie dokie. Now we go back. Gather in as we go. This was my first Lego game I had on my desktop as a kid. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever played that one. I didn't get into the Lego games until, like Lego Harry Potter, Lego Star Wars, Lego, Marvel superheroes. I didn't get into them until then. And man, those games are fun, but I have never actually beaten a Lego game. Simply because I spend 90% of my time just killing whoever I'm playing with. Like you do. like you do. And I am very bad about co-op Lego games. Alright, brew station. I should have everything I need now. Yep. Slosh cool, clear water into the brewery's main tank. Now, the best base for potion brewing, you want to preserve that honey mead flavor. Fair. Open up the brew, blah, blah, blah. Quick. Snap kindling into pieces and scatter it to the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be enough fuel for the job. Alright, light it on fire. With the heat of a cinder box, you set the stove chamber of the brewery alight. It will bring the tank to a rolling boil. Now what? With a hiss of steam and the sound of boiling water, the rattling brewery is ready for the next step in the process. Of course, I'll need honey for the mead. That quartermaster said it was coming back from the apiary in the field, so I best try there. Then I will need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell, something this camp ought to do the trick. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Alright, so we need honey, metamorphosis elixir, that's new, and a torn teddy bear? A torn teddy bear, huh? Alright, so where is the teddy bear? And then we'll look at that metamorphosis potion. I wonder if we're going to turn the bear human. Yeah, eagle-eyed chat, if you see a teddy bear, let me know. Do I have to make a teddy bear? No. Oh, I can just make this. So where's the teddy bear? We just had the Lego Jurassic Park and Lego Star Wars. Yeah, we have Lego Star Wars? Somewhere. Lego Harry Potter, I believe we have somewhere as well, because we got them not through Steam. So I'm not quite sure where they are. And Lego Marvel is through Steam. Alright, so where's the teddy bear, chat? Do you see a teddy bear? I don't see a teddy bear. Yeah, maybe we will turn him into a rabbit. That'd be hilarious. I mean, unless I already picked up the teddy bear. I mean, did I already pick up the teddy bear at a previous juncture? No. Well, where's the teddy bear? Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm right. The bear's tent is no longer being guarded, so I bet you the teddy bear is in there. Yep, there we go. The open tent flap, you catch a glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasures scattered around the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes have only a moment to linger upon the giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the door flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. This is the bear's personal tent. You know the kind of hell there would be. You know the kind of hell that would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping? Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. Glance over at the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way. No how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honey meat. You're so afraid of that stomping brute. Why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it'll prolong your life a little. And abandon all my friends? These soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. Thought seems to cross the sergeant's mind as he notices the potions and baubles hanging around your belt. Say, if you're good with magical doodads and whatsits, right? What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against that monster without getting my head shoved in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me into this tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. Sigh. Now we gotta make him a protective talisman. Quasar, Dialga, Giratina, Mewtwo, Spiritomb. Yeah, you were gonna own the Elite Four. You were going to own the Elite Floor. Elite Floor. Wicked Gemstone. Alright, well, we can make that. Magic Paste. Oh no! We need Dragonfly Wings. Okay. I'm ready for the last one. Yeah, that's... You are definitely ready, Saya. We're definitely ready for the Elite Four. Hardwood or linoleum? Probably linoleum. Linoleum is the king of universal flooring. God, I hate linoleum so much. Pull with the amulet because I need money. Now, you are definitely gonna own them. Alright, so we need to get some more dragonfly wings, which means we need to make a couple more of these. There. Take a quick trip to the swamp. Oh, I hate linoleum with a burning passion, too. Hardwood is so much nicer. It's more expensive, but it is so much nicer than linoleum is. But linoleum is cheap. You're not gonna let me have a twofer? I mean, we are just going to do a whole bunch of these because I can. Come on, dragonflies. Okay, that's hilarious, Jackal TK. That's hilarious that you named your rogue in Final Fantasy after your brother because he stole your snacks. That is a great story, and I love it. That's kind of why my Pikachu is always named Pika. Because that was my brother's nickname when I really got into Pokemon, as I always called him Pika. Why? I don't know. I just did. Alright, so we got plenty of dragonfly wings now. And plenty of bug ichor, too. Let's go ahead and make that protective charm. Glad we had that milk, too. And then we need wickerwork. I think it was 2 that we needed. Yep, done. Alright, protective charm, done. Yeah, but you know what? You know what's funny? No, I don't know of many people that replace their linoleum. I know in the house that I grew up with, we went almost 20 years with the original linoleum, and they never replaced it until my brother and I moved out, and then they put hardwood in. Why am I ripping off the wings of dragonflies? I'm not ripping off the wings of dragonflies. I'm skewering them on a pike and then dismantling them because I need their parts for potions. Their parts for potions and their guts for garters. Yeah, this is definitely a good place to get coals and soot sprites. Alright, Sergeant. There you go. Have a protective talisman. And yes, I am recycling. Here, this ought to shield you from harm for a time. He grins nervously as he puts the charm around his neck, then he clobbers himself in the face with his own fist. What? Wow, you weren't kidding. Haha. Though that's nowhere near the kind of punishment the bear can dish out. I better find some more stuff to test it out with. Then I'll give that bear a piece of my mind. You're an idiot. He stumbles off into the camp to find other objects to try against his newfound protection, leaving the bear's tent unattended. Here we go! Meaty morsel. There's the teddy bear. Alright. Anything else in here I can steal? Nope. Okie dokie. We're making progress. I believe that's all I needed, too. Yep. Oh, no, we need honey. Crap. Crap. Acquire at the apiary in the fields. Alright, so we gotta go down by where the ox is now. Excuse me, game. That was weird. I got stuck. Here we go. We'll take the teleport down to the field because it's faster. Grab that herb. Still down a heart, too. I probably should remedy that. Man, this fast travel is nice. Mm-hmm. Alright, to the fields. Well, we're gonna knock out 3 of these. We're gonna knock out 3 souls before I have to sign off for the day, so that's a good thing. Now we just need to find the... apiary. So there's a bunch of stuff we haven't explored here. The ox is down there. The Oxus Farm, no trespassing. Alright, let's go this way. Let's go east. Because it looks like we haven't explored east. Welcome back, Surrogate. Welcome back. How are you? I have suddenly become Swedish. Bandits. Oh, turkey! Hold on. Let's explode a turkey. Yeah, turkey! That literally exploded the turkey. Turkey gizzard stone. Alright. Well, apparently the digestive tablets make them, sick. Ugh. No good, Surrogate. No good. Okay. We have petals. Oh. Okay. Where's the apiary? There's the pumpkins. This is the field, right? Yeah, field. Well, maybe it's up there. How much you want to bet I have to use clay pots on the apiary? That's a pheasant. Can we figure out how to explode pheasants? No, you cannot explode pheasants. Yeah, and I mean, the petals are useful because we can use those to make quick travel stuff. But I'm just not sure where the apiary is. Because that's to the forest. I mean, we'll find it. Let me see if... Oh, that's the debug menu. That's the field. That's more field. Is that the apiary? No, that's a chicken coop. That's the cow. That's the bandit camp. Where's the apiary? Huh. I mean, unless the apiary is in the bandit camp, but that doesn't make any sense. Oh. Really? It's right there, chat. You know, why? Just. If I read the dang map where it says to the apiary, it's a different section. It's like the bear's camp. Well, I can hear dem bees, too. How much you want to bet I have to build a smoke bomb for this? Oh, look at the beekeeper! Heidi-ho! I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed? But I need some of your honey right away. Sorry, our supply was cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with a cart. You just missed him. Yes, I have met him. He's a quartermaster for the bear, but he had a bit of an accident on the road. I need to collect some more honey for the lakeshore camp. The bear? Well, that explains why that quartermaster purchased so dang much. I heard that lumbering bully would steal the nectar from a larva if it suit him. My poor bees have already worked themselves half to death for that order, and they don't have any honey left. I wish I could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is in Her Majesty's personal reserve. Her Majesty? Why, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden sun of my... Yes, get on with it. My beloved queen. She's as lovely as she is wise and resides over her flowered kingdom. A shrill voice pierces the meadow and sends chills down your spine. Of course, it's a queen bee. Look at her stroking the flower, too. Slave, where is my dinner? I ordered you to bring me the finest sunflowers. Right away, my love. And make it pretty this time. I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets like some common wasp. Yes, my sweet. I think I had better have an audience with this queen myself. Why do I think we're gonna end up murdering the queen? Oh, why is it that we end up murdering everyone we meet? Ooh. Hello. Bees. Generally well-mannered, but can be quite hostile when irritated. Alright, well, then don't talk to the bees. Hi. Hello, my queen. The regal insect looks down her curled nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper is supposed to stop the rabble from trampling my delicate garden. Good help is so hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand? No, I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? Ooh. You seem like a very busy woman, so I won't waste your time. I need honey, your best honey. She tilts her long neck back and lets out a buzzing laugh. Ha! Do you think I simply give my carefully cultivated riches to just any commoner? Do you have any idea how much time and energy is spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something, but no one ever wants to work for it. In a rustle of petals, the beekeeper comes running over, holding out an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. I hope you find these to your liking. Is this marigold? You wax-brained fool! You know I despise the stuff. How many times must I repeat myself? Get out of my sight, all of you! I don't know, probably because you're a witch. Yeah, exactly, Jackal TK, exactly. My love, I have wronged you, but let me try again. You follow the beekeeper a short distance away while he busies himself picking more flowers. Excuse me. She seems to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Yeah, exactly, Jackal TK. It's definitely an abusive relationship. Well, yes, but it's really usually my own fault. Sometimes when she really gets her venom up, a little bit of smoke and soothing herbs calms her right down. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I can come up with something to even out her mood. Royal incense recipe. Oh, this might be complicated. See, I don't know. The sunflowers weren't pickable. Alright, royal incense. Oh, this is complicated. Alright, so we need a smoke pellet, which I need more frog juice for. We need witch spice, which I can just make. And we need Sephoric potion, which I can just make. Okay. So we just need to get some frog slime. That's easy. Frog slime is actually pretty easy. Let's just go to the swamp and enjoy our time in the swamp again. Yeah, exactly. We are getting the queen bean high. Queen bean? Wow. Queen bee. Can I be the queen bean? Should I get a little crown for crafting? I can be the queen bean. Oh. Okay, stop it. Where is... Okay, I'm almost there. I've been messing around with props on VC Face. I haven't quite figured out how to set them on properly. But I could probably stick a crown on my head, and then I can be the queen bean. Alright, to the swamp. Let's go crack some frogs. Oh. Avian, I am jealous. I haven't had one of those Terry oranges in a long time. I used to get one of those for Christmas every year in my stocking from my parents. Whack and unwrap. Hey, now, you know what? Maybe I'll make Zero buy me one of those. Maybe that'll be my treat for being a good girl at the doctor, is we can stop and get me a Terry orange. God, those things are so good, too. Oh, yeah, I haven't had one in ages either. Where are all the frogs? There's a frog. Swamp. Frogs should be easier to get. Oh, no. Terry oranges are these... They're a little easier to find these days, but you used to be able to only find them around, like, Christmas or Easter. What they are is they're a round thing of chocolate shaped like an orange. And they're segmented. So the whole thing of whack and unwrap is that you take this wrapped up ball of a chocolate orange and you take it and you just whack it on the table and then all the little segments break off. So it's like little chocolate orange slices. And it's usually, the one I always got was dark chocolate because dark chocolate is best. But yeah, it's this delicious like orange dark chocolate. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I have seen them outside of Christmas time, but at like really expensive frou-frou stores like Fresh Market or Caputo's. But finding them away from the holidays is actually pretty difficult. But oh my god, those are so good. Not your cup of tea. And that's fine. They're not everyone's cup of tea. I love them. And it has been an age since I had one. I am definitely going to have to buy one as a you did good at the doctor treat. But only the dark chocolate ones. The milk chocolate ones are too sweet for me. Excuse me, frog. Let me capture you for your slime. There was a raspberry one, Avian, but I haven't seen the raspberry ones in a very long time. And then there's the off-brand ones, but the off-brand ones aren't nearly as good. Alright, I know it's north. Yeah, there are off-brand Toblerone, or not Toblerone. There are off-brand cherry oranges, but they're not as good. There's 5 or 6 varieties. See, now I kind of want to look it up on Google to see how many different varieties there are. I probably could just order one, too. Alright, let's go back to the apiary. Yeah, Toblerone is good, too. Although, here's a question for observation people. Have you ever seen the bear in the Toblerone logo? I'm going the wrong way. Yes. Awesome, Avian. But yeah, there's a bear in the Toblerone logo, and there's also an arrow in the FedEx logo. It's one of those once seen, you cannot unsee it things. Hey, pumpkin. I don't know why we went to the forest. We should have gone to the field. Oh well, we can just gather supplies as we walk through here. It's so fun pointing out to friends. Yeah, I mean, I will admit, it was a revelation the day that someone pointed out to me. I'm like, there's no bear in the logo. And they're like, no, there is. Look. It's like, I never saw that before, and now I can't unsee it. Also, I'm totally not going the correct direction. Because we need to be going all the way over there. Yeah, exactly. It is right in the mountain. But I never saw it until someone pointed it out to me. That's how those things go sometimes. Oh, awesome, Saya. Awesome. Yeah, I think we're going to get our third evil soul, and then that's probably where I'm going to wrap up. Because we're getting close to the time that I need to get motivating. Awesome Earthbound when you see the baby outline. You know, I really wish that they would release Earthbound on the emulators. It's got to be a licensing issue as the reason why they haven't done it. Because I really want to play Earthbound again. Yeah, you're gonna stomp her. You are totally gonna stomp her with that team. Alright, Queenie. Ow. Bees. Some found out what happens when you die. Oh, I love Earthbound too. You sneak. Do you honestly believe that your little puff of achoo smoke can... Queen fans herself lightly as the world begins to push and pull all around her. We drugged the queen. Woo! Does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyway, as I was saying, you can't just... Sparkling sun bears down on the queen like a warm summer's embrace. My, look at all of these beautiful colors. Have they always been so bright? Queen Bee stretches her arms across the sea of flowers, brushing the tips of their petals gleefully. She arcs her limbs through the myriad of colors swirling around her head. It's gorgeous. Oh, and what's that delicious smell? Cracking into the waxen walls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Oh, delectable. Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. Lady, you are so high and you have the munchies. She offers up a sticky handful to you. Oh no, we haven't degraded her mentality to an 8-year-old. She's high on pot right now. She is so got the munchies. Why, thank you, my queen. Alright, well, that's it. We have drugged the queen. We have drugged the queen. And what do we need to do now? Alright, now we need to go make the potion. And yes, sticky hand. And yes, Zen Headbutt for the win indeed. Oh, we are making progress. So much progress has been made. And we're gonna beeline down to the bear this time instead of... Wait, am I even heading the right way? No, you're not heading the right way, Crafty, because the bear is north, dummy. Bear is off of the forest. I was gonna say, one complaint I can see people making about this game is that it makes you walk a lot. However, that's actually beneficial because you can just grab ingredients as you go. Now we know what which spice actually is. Heck yes. Wow, you lost a level 80 Pokemon? I am surprised. I kind of expected you to just kind of steamroll the Elite Four. But I guess if they get a lucky hit in, they can. But yeah, I can see someone having a problem with there being a lot of walking in this game, but you know, I kind of like it. Like, all of this walking allows you to gather ingredients as you go. So you can kind of stock up on all the essentials. Yeah, exactly, no. But I can see some people complaining about it. But then again, the kind of people that complain about this game don't appreciate a good chill game. They got luck. Yep. And that happens, Saya. Alright, well, let's go see what happens when we brew the bear a treat. I'm gonna grab more coals because we use a lot of these, actually. Alright, bear, stop growling. I'm sure your soot's right, friend. Excuse me. Get in the net. Okie dokie. Here we go. Honey. As you squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands, thick, rich honey slowly oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your taste, but then this potion is not for you. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna kill the bear, though. I think we're gonna transform him into a human or something, which would be hilarious. Alright, Metamorphosis Elixir. You lay out a good portion of the writhing, tar-like substance into the brewery. To be safe, you add a little bit more, just for texture. And torn teddy bear. Pause before dropping the tattered plaything into the brewery. A glint in its button eye reminds you of something, but the thought soon evaporates from your mind. You You overturn your palm and the stuffed bear splashes down into the concoction. It floats sadly for a moment before becoming waterlogged and disappearing under the surface. The addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment, is sealed and set to work. Steam hisses from the rivets and its swollen metal belly clanks and rattles. Before long, the waggling fingers of the gauges and dials settle down, indicating that the brew is complete. Give a quick sniff test and recoil the sickeningly sweet vapors. Yeah, that sounds like mead. We're going to Beauty and the Beast to just take out the beauty. Probably Jackal TK. Push an empty wooden keg under the contraption's spigot and crank the release valve. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with chunky, oozing fluid. Ew. May not be the finest honey mead around, but hopefully the great raging galoot won't stop to notice the difference. The brewery wheezes in defeat. You doubt it will ever make mead again. Take the keg. Alright, let us go drug the bear, because we already drugged the bee. Awesome, Cog. I cannot wait to see it, and I still think that's hilarious that you found a fox first aid kit for me. Here we go. Captain, I brought you more honey mead. The bear swipes up the tanker with his massive paw and tosses the contents into his slavering maw without hesitation. He licks his chops, savoring the peculiar flavor. With a sudden jerk, he bears down on you with suspicion. Say, this tastes kind of funny. What did you do, soldier? It's a new recipe. I thought you might enjoy something with a little more sting in it. Raw! You know I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favorite brew, you hayseed. The bear is upon you with frightening speed. He raises the huge mace in his paw skyward, and you brace for the impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and your head. You peer through your fingers as a great clang resounds through the camp. The bear roars furiously as his blow is magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. The mace goes spinning out of his paw and falls into the lake with a great splash. He gapes, dumbfounded, as the sergeant stands before him, completely unharmed. Ha! That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oaf. This has been a long time coming. The sergeant wags his finger at the bear. What do you think you are, huh? You think you're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and your big honking club? Well, look at you now. Camp soldiers gather to witness in stunned awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, you'd be dishonorably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. Wow. With fear welling up in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he is reduced to the size of a small cat. And another thing, what's happening? In place of the bear's drunken grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. Two button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces surrounding the little plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal the small shape of the stuffed teddy bear where the brute once stood. Your transformative potion has finally done its work. Gee, I guess I overdid it. He scratches his head in befuddlement, but seems genuinely relieved. Hey, Sarge, I guess that means you're in charge now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Well, what are you all standing around for? Camp's a mess. Let's get to work. I'm jealous, Cog. We're gone. All of the pastrami, and we finished the bacon yesterday. But I bet you pastrami and mac and cheese would be amazing. Pick up the diminutive doll and brush some sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls to face you. Far within the glassy surface of its button eyes, you barely make out a tiny crimson flame. Trapped soul of the bear. Oh, that's awesome, Saya. Congrats on defeating the Elite Four. Get a quick sippies. This ought to be what the old goat is after. I hope he's happy. Alright, so we got one more soul. Bluff Neuter. She's playing Half-Life Alex. Okay. Ooh, potato chips and mac and cheese would be good too. Alright, well, we're gonna try and get down to the ox. We didn't kill it, but close enough. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jackal TK. And I have a feeling that the goat's gonna take the soul and do naughty things with it anyway. But no, we're gonna go down to the ox, and then that's where we'll leave it off for today. But at the very least, we can get down to the ox, and we're gonna go to the fields. But yeah, and then once we're down to the ox, that is unfortunately where I will sign off for the day. Goat is of questionable provenance. Oh, it totally is Black Phillip. Actually, you know what? We have a jar. Let's go get some moo moo. Here we go. Just in case we need it. Ox's farm. That was a lot faster than I thought it would be. Alright, so let's see what's up with the ox. Now the question is it going to be an anthropomorphized ox, or is it going to be a normal ox? Alright, the puppers is not aggressive. Good to know. Take that, Eggy. This old pooch deserves a treat. Oh, no, we are not drugging the old dog. I mean, we could, but we're not going to right now. Where's the ox? Rich topsoil. Well, what's in rich topsoil? And yes, I am milking it for a few minutes because I don't want to end up yet. Clay. Okay, so it does clay and hoppers. Okay, so where's the ox? Oh, he's cool looking. Hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land? Why, I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land. Ha! Well, you heard right. I work day in and day out till my hands are raw and my back is broken, but you won't find a finer farm anywhere else. Hey, you're sure to take first prize at the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on the tilled soil. Pah! Those lazy louts never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labor? We'd have never won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. You didn't. Where is your family, then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself. If you must know, those damnable bandits out by the South Bridge stormed in the place one night and stole them away. Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back. Ha! I'm better off. For all I know, they could have been already ransomed off for fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now get your big nose off my fields or I'll toss you in the compost heap. Well, he's an abrasive fellow, isn't he? He is quite the abrasive fellow. Scarecrow, just eerie, easy to see why crows don't like this. Okay. So yeah, he's abrasive. Yeah, he's very abrasive. I don't like him. Okay, well, we know what our next task is. So let's go ahead and set that as our